Hello guys, and welcome to episode 17 of my Vistula campaign in Steel Division 2, playing on the Soviet side. Today we are continuing after what must be one of the most remarkable battles of the campaign so far. If you didn't see it, make sure to go back and check it out. But for those of you who did, a quick reminder that we used the 74th Motorized Battalion to take out the artillery battalion they attacked, the battle group that joined them, the HQ section of that battle group, and we also managed to disorganize the 1st Battalion of the Panzer Regiment 27, which is the largest amount of Panthers near Warsaw. It was absolutely fantastic that happened. Not entirely sure how. I think maybe the commander of the Panthers saw all of the destruction ahead, thought there was a massive contingent of Soviet forces, and just panicked and and his troops went into disarray. That's the only logical explanation I can have. It's just that our ambush completely shocked them, and now they are deciding to run in all directions. There's now 2 units that are disorganized here, but I'm not sure we can attack them because they do have plenty of units nearby that have 3 action points. So if we were to attack the 2nd Battalion of the 73rd Panzergram Regiment, they would be able to be reinforced by Battle Group Kalna, the 1st AB Panzergram Regiment of the Hermann Göring, and the 1st Battalion of the AA Regiment Hermann Göring as well, which have all built up at Warsaw. So that's not going to happen. If we attack the 1st Panzer Regiment 27... Oh, no way. No way. No. Oh, no. This feels dirty, to say the least. We can attack them, nothing can reinforce in Phase A, which means we can destroy all of their Panthers without firing a shot. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. This is ridiculous. Okay, well, it's got to be done, right? The 103rd Motorized Rifle Battalion can actually attack them. So, I guess we've got to do it. This might cause me to sacrifice the 103rd Motorized Rifle Battalion because they're likely to just get left next to a lot of the units in Warsaw without us being able to back them up. But I think it's worth it using the one Motorized Rifle Battalion to destroy all of the Panthers. I think this is. Or not maybe all of them. There are some Panthers here, and some Tigers, actually. But most of them. Oh my. Alright, here goes nothing. Goodbye. That is just ridiculous. Oh no, and it's even worse than that as well, because they just used the AA and the Panzergram Regiment here to reinforce. So that means, yeah, only Battle Group Kalna is going to come in for the 2nd Battalion of the 73rd. In Phase A, at least. And what are these guys like? Not terribly strong. A lot of Pak-40s, though. What about the infantry? The infantry... None of the infantry has AT. No Panzerschrecks, there's no Panzerfausts. Just AT guns. Which means that we could probably get very aggressive in Phase A, especially considering we can call in 2 tank brigades. This is just going to be crazy. Before we do that, I'm going to have to move the 103rd Motorized Rifle Battalion back so they can't be attacked. They're not going to be able to initiate another battle, so yeah, they may as well move back for now. We'll save them. I didn't realise they would have 2 action points left. That's kind of crazy as well. A lot of spectacular stuff, I guess, happening right now. Well, with that done, yeah, I think it's time to attack the 2nd Battalion of the 73rd Panzergram Regiment, which I disorganised. They'll call in Battle Group Kalna, because they have to, and then one of these other Phase B units. The one I would rather they bring in is probably some of the Panzer IVs, actually. Because then we can pop a lot of those with the T-34-85s and potentially destroy or disorganize that unit. So there we go. I'm bringing both the tanks. And then maybe the 657th Rifle Regiment. Or the 160th might not be too bad in Phase B. And let's use the 160th. Then we can have the 657th come down the road and kind of just back them up. Because they will be left relatively close again to these units, like the Motorized Rifle Battalion would have been. I don't know what it is. I think it's just with like the auto-resolve. Like when you auto-resolve a battle, they don't use up all their action points like they do when you play it tactically. Maybe it's just because the battle never gets to... technically gets to like Phase A or whatever, right? So by attacking you use up 1 action point in Phase A, 2 in Phase B, but I think even if you finish it in Phase B you use up all your action points. Regardless, we're still going to tactical battle this. Let's jump into players controlled and jump on in. So there's just lots of AT guns, but all of the infantry we can just run down. So I don't actually have to be too careful. I just need to have mass. Like my tanks just need to be close together. And by doing so, like the AT gun will fire and then like all of my T-34s will open up and then that'll be like pinned down almost instantly. Might get off a second shot, but the likelihood is every time we bump into an AT gun we'll maybe trade like 1 T-34 and I'm actually fine with that, so yeah. We'll do it like that. Just got to decide where I want these to be. We could probably have tanks just move up onto the hill on the right. That's fine. Yeah, we'll do like maybe a right and left push, because this map is actually pretty horrible. So many places where AT guns can be. We won't be able to see them until we get too close. So we'll go up on the right hand side here, and I'll try and push up on the left side here. And then we can get maybe to the edge of the hill on the left and on the right. Then we can just push infantry maybe through the middle with a few tanks to support them. I could in fact actually bring in like Ziz 3s on the edge of this hill here to cover these flags. Or at least the 2 closest. We won't do that at the start, but I am just going to build up a few large groups of T-34s. I am going to want to leave some points for other units. Let's just do that. They can all rush up to there. These can rush down to there, actually just onto the hill for now. And then in between we're going to need like a few units of infantry. And there's also a church here. Yeah, that has good recon capability over the bottom area. From playing this map a few times, I know that spot there, so let's bring in something to that. A cheap recon would be best, but I don't think we have any. So we'll just use the Dosor with the BA-64B. Then we can use the Dosor or the BA-64B separately to recon as well. And I might just bring in like another Sapari or something on the left. We'll bring in the Sapari here. Do I have any more Sapari actually? Because we could bring in the second squad. Yeah. Cool. It's fine. Let's just have them maybe go from here. You're just going to deploy them without transport and give them an attack move order from the start. Cool. That's all well and good. Let's start the battle. This is a bit risky. If there's like an AT gun in these trees or something, then I mean one of these could die quite easily, but the idea here, we need to unload these and push down. Like so. A bunch of units up there. Okay, that's all ersatz. As I mentioned already, most of the units won't be too scary to deal with. Oh, there we go. There's a Pack 40. So he's gun jammed the first T-34, but as you can see, the mass of my tanks has already forced that back. So now we can just send him back to the spawn. Maybe fix him up later. I'm going to need a tank here or something. Let's bring in maybe the T-34 and 1942s might not be too bad, but for now we'll just bring in the standard T-34 85s because they're a bit more tanky. They can deal with other units a lot better. They can tank more shots from A-tier guns, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's get this Sapadi to keep moving up, although actually it's saying that not yet, because I need to take care of the SDK Z10-4 that's there. There's an AT gun there, we've just spotted. I could probably overwhelm that. Oh, no, 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 no. Sapadi, please, don't die. Oh, that's bad. We lost an M2A1. Let's just keep the one in the town there. Right, there's definitely something in the town we can't see. And there's something there that's like a pack. Bring in a couple tankos to just kill that. There's no rush on this right side. I just need to find the unit that's in this town. Just have all the units move in that direction. Alright, what about this left side? Let's maybe move through the left. I don't know if we'll spot anything in those trees, but we'll try. Well, there's a bunch of units coming down. Okay. Oh, we're being hit. What's hitting us? I'm going to move the units towards the T-34 that's being hit. Oh, there's something. Is that what shot at us? Surely it would have kept firing if it could have. Oh, well, that's dead. There's something else here, though, so we'll go find that. Let's get a couple of T-34s for here. I can start shooting down. Oh, there we go, we found the unit. Alright, let's kill the Azats. Chase them down, boys. And these ones need to push through and find that pack for us. And I can, in fact, just use these M2A1s as recon, I guess. Let's keep moving these across. Let's maybe just... Let's go to the left. I'm not sure about attacking this area until I have more infantry. I can get my Sapali to move up there. Where do we kill the Pioneer Filler? Maybe on this left side? Looks like we've opened that up. We've certainly done a lot of damage here. Yeah, we just killed a bunch of units. That's nice. Opening up this side. That's good. Alright, let's push down. Great. That's actually opened up the right side completely. Let's send the T-34 all the way up there. Oh, hello, Pack 40. Can we engage that? Maybe from that range. A little bit risky, but maybe I could just bring in a Ziz-3, unload it at the spawn, start firing at it. Mortar back there as well. Let's have the M2A1 drive towards it. Give the Pack 40 a target to fire at. I mean, maybe the tankers can just go through. Using the T-34-85 Conrotti first is not really a good idea, is it? To be completely honest. Alright, now we'll move them forwards again. All we need to do is pin it down. I'm just going to drive towards it. Okay, so that did kill one of our T-34s, but we've got it, so that's good. This is really opening up the right side massively. That's fantastic. Okay, we'll continue to bring in some more tanks here, just so that we can overwhelm the Pack 40 ahead of us. We're going to have to find whatever's in these buildings, because there definitely is something there. That's the Pack 40 dealt with. Cool. keep going with the infantry. And I might just bring the tanks down as well. Unless this 3 can stop firing. I might just move it up to the edge of this hill. A couple of mortars there. I could probably just run them down with the M201. Well, that was a commandant on the left side. Okay. Well, there's something in these trees, so we'll drive towards those. I'm going to have to get my Sapari to move up here. I'm going to get a couple T-34s to accompany those. Okay, so there's ersatz there. Maybe I have these come across rather than pushing for those flags. Because we could bring in an extra couple of T-34s. I'm just going to kill off those mortars. We're going to move the M2A1 forwards here. Did I lose? I lost the tank here. That's died as well. Oh shit. Smoke yourselves, boys. Okay. That's an SDKFZ that we're going to have to kill. I might be able to do it with the Sapari. Bit risky. I might just bring in some tanks. We do have these ones coming down anyway. And we haven't found what was on the left hand side here, but we can kind of split round. I'm just hoping it's not a pack 40, because if we split then that's really bad. Let's move these two T-34s to the right a little bit. Okay, we did kill that, cool. I'm happy with that. That's the ersatz there. It must be like a pack 40 or something in this tree line, maybe? Because that's the only way that this one would have died, unless it's here, unless it's further up. Maybe that's the case. I'll probably surrender these ersatz, honestly. As long as we don't get shot by something on the left-hand side. Jinxed. That's the pack 40 I was worried about. Let's engage that, and I'm going to have my BA-64B go down and attack it as well. Did we lose it? No, we didn't. Okay, good. Right, so it's 12 to 12. There must be an infantry squad in here somewhere. That's the 20 mil. Need to get away from that, actually. Just keep driving, just keep driving, just keep driving. Oh no. That's unfortunate. At least the M2A1's still alive there. We managed to find this ersatz, they're surrendered. That's good. Let's just push through these trees. See what we can find. We have just moved into phase B, so there's going to be more units on the way. So we're going to have to hurry things up a bit. Because I don't want the 88s to get into position, right? So I'm going to have to find whatever's here. And I'm going to have to find whatever's there. That's engine damage, not engine destroyed, so we can probably run down the ersatz. Keep trying to push up here. We're in an okay position. The reinforcing unit is just AA, as I mentioned already. There's no particular rush because we're already going to win. These tankos, though, are going to die if I don't smoke them off. And that Pack 40 is still alive. Oh no, they're all facing... side armor facing the Pack 40 that's firing at them. Right, kill it please. Pin it down, whatever. Right, let's just keep pushing aggressively. Now we've moved into phase B, we've got loads more reinforcement points, so I can definitely just charge in with the rest of our T-34s and just clean up the map. Because we must have taken care of most of the AT guns now. Still something here. Getting 13 points per minute. That just allows me to buy the rest of my T-34s. Alright, I found the Panzergrenadier. They don't have any veterancy whilst we do, so I'm hoping that we win that engagement. I only have 2 Kar 98s, so should be fine. I think there was supposed to be like a something here that could kill my tank though. Guess we'll find out soon enough. It must be further down. Maybe it pushed forwards. We might end up ambushing these guys. Oh well. But all of these we're just going to have with fast move attack orders, like quick hunt. Should be fine. That is an IG. Please miss. Or not. We can charge any infantry we come across. That doesn't matter. It's the 88s that matter. Let's just get a move on if we can. I'm going to bring in a couple Tanko Desaniki to clear out that left side. I'm going to need one to come through here. That IG is going to be hitting our tank at close range. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. Thankfully they take ages to reload, but that's really, really rough. Oh, I might have to just pull back. Okay. These IGs, they are ridiculous with their... with their heat. The 160 mils of penetration heat rounds. Always one-shot kill. It's actually rather ridiculous. Letting them fire a second time then would have been very bad for us. Alright, we're looking for the major defeat. That's what we're doing right now. We're looking for a major defeat on the enemy. Not sure how many flags we're going to need. But these, I'm going to have one just drive straight across. One can zoom round. I'm going to have to get rid of the ersatz behind us. We'll send a couple to the left hand side. And we'll send a couple to that flag. And these two can push this flag. I have one go up the hill, one can go in the town. It's getting a bit sporadic. Ooh, that's not good. There's 2 88s. And an IG-33. Great. I'm gonna lose that. Please get out of line of sight. Okay, good. Right, that's gonna put us in a major defeat position, which is good. T-34 might be in trouble though on the hill. I'm not too concerned about losing a lot of T-34s in this battle. I think it's more important that we get the major defeat than save T-34s at this rate. Mainly because if we get a major defeat on our opponents, then we get them disorganized, which is really good in this case. Yeah, those IGs. You want something to ambush with in the future that's unconventional. Choose an IG. 33. Let's get these into cover. Those 88s are in horrifying positions right now. Oh dear. We're going to lose a lot of T-34s here. We are going to get the major defeat though, I think. That's another T-34 dead. Man. Those IGs. Alright, there goes another IG. Good. There goes that one. Fantastic. Alright, we're linking these all up. I think we're in total defeat. We managed to get there. Damn. 88s in the right position are scary. I'm kind of looking forward actually to using 88s on defense in this campaign as the Germans. I think that'd be really fun. But we will have lost a lot of units. 53 losses. That's pretty rough. That's a lot of T-34s dead. Mostly to 88s, some to Pack 40s. Not that many to Pack 40s actually. It's mostly IG-33s. At close range, they're super accurate, and they always penetrate. So, with heat rounds, they always one-shot. Like IGs, if they fire a close-range shell at your tank, it is dead. Like it's not like a Pack 40 with an APCR shell that might like just give you a critical. No, it will just straight up kill you. And same deal with like the Flak 88s, because they have like 160 mils of penetration with 5 damage. So often they'll one-shot your tanks with a crit. But overall, I mean, it's not the worst in the world. What is that? 15, 16 tanks? We killed all of that stuff. And they're disorganized. There we go. Okay. So now we just need to have these guys close enough to reinforce a unit in phase B. We'll just move them up. I could also have these in a position to do the same, actually. Because since these are disorganized, these can all move up. And that doesn't need to be dug in anymore. We can probably just have that one move up like so. That one can move in as well. Yeah, we have them in a really nice position now. Especially considering in the next turn, we may be able to win now, because we've got these disorganized. Because that will allow us to push them about, use up their action points, and then make a decisive attack through a dug-in unit. Okay. So, what next? This front line is more or less done. I may actually move this unit all the way around to this road to help us defend that. We've got that road covered. This road's now covered. This road's obviously covered by the tanks. They're coming in from the bottom with the IS-2s. They can spearhead for sure. Now, it's... yeah, I think we just go through and we move the rest of our units and maybe make some more attacks here onto these. Mop them up a bit. Great. Now, a lot of these can all move forwards. We can actually secure this reinforcement point for the Polish, but it doesn't look like the Polish are ever going to get a chance to arrive. The first reinforcements of the Polish come in on the 5th of August. So, yeah, that's a while away. But we're still going to be able to take that point. So let's move up the tanks in front. And then we'll have these guys behind. Great. I'll do. And I dug in all of these units, but it doesn't even matter anymore. I could still dig in this unit whilst this one moves around. We can close in on this side. And then these ones can all continue to move around. Including the unit dug in back here. So I guess I could have just gone onto the road there. That might have been the smarter move. I'm just closing in and destroying them. It's very, very nice. I'm probably going to commit these units to pushing in down here. We actually have some IS-2s that can push through. So let's move the 16th Tank Corps into the attack onto the 2nd Battalion of the 173rd Artillery Regiment. Pretty overkill, but the 16th Tank Corps is the only unit I'd want to have in that position that could be potentially attacked next turn. So we'll bring in reinforcements, of course. Actually, no, we don't need to. Never mind. No, we'll just bring in this one, because then these guys can retain their action points. All tactical battle. Jump on in. So that first battle today, very, very good. Very good indeed. Like, disorganizing troops near Warsaw just gives us that opportunity to break them down nicely. Now, in fact, we do have some T-34 1942s. That is absolutely perfect. These guys are the best tanks for us to have right now. We do, of course, have the IS-2s, but they're really slow. Whereas the T-34 76s are like the perfect ones for just zooming through and breaking down any units they come across. Because they've got the double machine guns for killing infantry fast, and they can also kill anything that the artillery regiment has. I will have to bring in like at least one T-30 or IS-2 probably to head towards the 4th reinforcement point, but the rest of my units are just going to be probably Saperdi. We could actually use these Saperdi in the jeeps actually, but they're actually likely to die if we do that because they aren't very strong. If they bump into a Battlefielder, they might actually lose. So we'll use standard Saperdi squads. Let's do it at the start. It's just so much easier. We'll just start the game, and then I can just shift click them where I want them to go on the map, rather than having to select them again after I put them down. So we can just do this. There we go. Much easier. Do I have much recon actually? No, I don't. These Razvedka squads actually come in M3A1 Razvedkas. Cool. We could use those. That will help us spot any units we missed. In the next tick I can bring in the last two. Oh dear, what am I doing? That was very silly of me, letting that unit die. Could have avoided... Oh, and on the right hand side. Oh dear. It may be the easier way to put units down, but it is not the best way, guys. Alright, let's push them forwards. I'm just going to keep this sped up regardless. We lost 2 units of Saperdi for no reason at all. Okay, but we've pretty much already won, so that's fine. Alright, we'll move through and take that flag, and I'll bring in the other 2 Razvedka squads here. And we're just killing them as they come in now. Oh, IS-2 versus 105 mil. Yep. as I said before the start. It's pretty overkill. I'm going to have this one zoom up here to spot the units that are ahead of us. Okay. Well, that's that. Total victory. And we lost those two Sapali squads to Battle Shira. I was saying how the normal 4-squad Sapali would die to them, but me not unloading units also causes them not to die as well. Or to die, sorry. Alright, that leaves the 3rd Battalion of the Infantry Regiment 170 quite exposed, but that's a full infantry regiment, so I'm not sure I really want to attack them. I'm actually going to move this unit back so they can't be initiated on. And we'll leave the 3rd Guards Tank Corps actually there so they can reinforce the recon if one of the infantry regiments can come up the road. It is actually kind of tempting. Let's have a look. These Grenadiers have Panzerfausts? Yeah, they do. I was going to say it's pretty tempting to just run down this unit with the tanks. I guess we could still do that. We do have an entire rifle regiment here that I was going to commit to that battle, so let's just do that. We'll just have those two go in like so. Maybe commit the motorized rifle battalion here as well, just so that we have 60 points in phase A, and we can destroy them extra quickly. Clean up a lot of these units. Stack our score in the campaign. Okay, this is quite a big map for what we want to do. Interesting. Well, although they do have Panzerfausts, I am still tempted to just bring in nothing but D-34s for the most part. Because it is conquest, it's not... It's not breakthrough. So I think I can probably get away with this. Let's use Tango Desaniki going into the town. And then we can move the half tracks through afterward. I'll do the same here as well. And I might need some on the left at the start. Just to help if any come across the bridge and try and push up there. Alright, that'll do. Then I'll bring in some recon vehicles after the start. Do we have any decent recon vehicles? We do have the Motorazvedka. We can use those. Right, that will allow us to spot things like the IGs early. Don't think they have many of them though. I might be wrong. If we can get into the church in the middle of the town, that will be very helpful because we'll be able to see a lot of the trucks coming in, like a lot of the reinforcements. Right, let's just unload, yeah, these tankos early. We know those are there. I'm gonna unload this recon. I'm gonna move across with these tankos. These tankers might actually die. That wouldn't be too good. Nope, I think we're okay. The Motorized needs to come back. Don't die, please. Ah, damn it. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Big old mistake. Let's just surrender that Grenadier squad and move the Motorized now to the town. Or to the tower, sorry. In the church. And we'll just keep moving the tankos through. Alright, so we pretty much broke down their forces pretty quickly. I'm going to bring in a couple T-34-76s on this right hand side. I do still need to take care of the Grenadiers that are going to be in these trees. Maybe I can get them back in the half-track and just drop off right next to them, rather than having to run close and getting sprayed down by the machine gun. That would be the smarter thing to do. Right, let's get these tanks to come up and destroy the reinforcing road, whilst the tankos keep moving up, and we may as well have the half-tracks keep moving towards that reinforcing road as well. And there is the AT gun up here. Do I have much in the way of artillery? Nothing super accurate, right? No. Okay, so we'll probably just have to engage that from range with the tanks. That's fine. And I'm going to move the M301 Razvedka to the left. I think we killed the unit that was there. I hope we did. Just bringing up some infantry to cover off that salient. I'm just going to keep this M301 Razvedka in cover whilst we go for that Pak 40. All these 50 cals actually are going to do quite a lot of damage. Gonna keep moving up with the tankos, and we'll have a couple come across. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's go capture that point. All the points on Lenin are really spread out, so it's actually quite hard to get an advantage quickly, but there's no rush. Not like we have any super strong units coming in phase B or anything. We're just gonna mow down all the infantry we come up against. And any of these vehicles that get destroyed, that doesn't matter either. It matters if my tanks die. But they shouldn't from here on out, as long as we're smart about it. Like on this right hand side, we don't want to get too close to these buildings. I'm going to bring up Kanai Razvedka to kind of charge ahead. We're 16 to 8. We just want a major victory, really. I think we'll just destroy them regardless because of the amount of damage we've already done. Right, let's kill this Pak 40. From this range, the APCR shells they have shouldn't be too effective. Bring in some Spatty here as well. That's Grenadiers versus Strelki. Strelki have 2-star veterancy, so I think we win that. Grenadiers only have 1 machine gun. The main difference between them and Panzer Grenadiers in this game. So we should be able to hold our own with the DP and Mosins. And the Kanaya are nearly here. We'll just unload them into that building. Pack 40 did manage to get a cheeky shot there. Might actually kill one of these T-34s if I'm not careful. Best thing to do, since it's only on 1 health, is just charge it and hope for the best. Will reveal itself eventually. There we go. And it's dead. So we sacrificed 1 T-34. We now captured that right flag as well. Don't need to unload the Kanaya down there anymore. I think most of the half-tracks here have used up their ammunition, right? Like it. Major defeat in 5 minutes. It's fine. Oh, Tankos, smoke yourselves. And run back. Can't make that attack, not without the support of tanks. So, get a bunch of tanks to come in here. Oh, so many tanks. They won't get there in time. So I don't even know why I'm doing it, but it's all well and good. Let's just speed things up. Pretty much killed, I think, everything they can bring in, more or less. Unless now they're in phase B, they might bring in some more stuff, I don't know. There we go. Kanaya found those. And we finish in 20 seconds. Oh, we found another Grenadier squad. Beautiful. That is the use of large recon squads. Alright, 38 kills, 8 losses. We lost actually only 1 T-34-85 in the Motorrazvedka squad. So, it's actually not bad at all. Cool, and that should destroy that unit. Boom. Alright, and we'll keep these guys close so they can reinforce. And I'm just going to shift the 125th Rifle Division HQ behind those guys. I think these could probably move down as well. So now we've made all of the movements around Warsaw for this turn. For sure. And we've made most of the movements around this left flank. It's currently just being crushed. We just need to move the rest of the right flank, which is quite a few more units. Then we can move on to the next turn. And after that, well, we finish the campaign, I think. Because one attack next turn into these guys will win us the campaign. They might even attack us and we destroy them or something like that. I don't even know. We shall find out soon enough. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we will pull out the right flank and attack Warsaw. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.